Today we're back with brand new WWE action figure surgery, man, and we have some pretty exciting stuff today that I'm not too sure how it's going to work. It may fall flat on its face, honestly. I'm not entirely sure. We're going to attempt it anyway, but if you've never been here for a WWE action figure surgery, basically we take a bunch of figures out of my collection and we customize them and we see if we can make some wacky fix-ups or customs out of our collections that you can also use for yourselves if you'd like. Or you can stick around, learn some stuff on how to customize your figures. But I think we got some good stuff lined up today, man. I'm excited. I'm also kind of worried. Hopefully this doesn't take forever because we're attempting some crazy shish today. But let's get into it, man. Let's start off with the gal on the stretcher, what we're going to be doing. As we know, I did not like this Glasgow Top Picks John Cena. I didn't like it, man. It's not accurate to the slightest, but today we're going to attempt to fix him up in a certain way, okay? We're going to make some different adjustments to this figure and see what we can do, and it's going to involve all three of these John Cenas we have here. We got this Top Picks, we got this Collector's Edition, and we have this kind of fix-up heel Cena I made to kind of be my WrestleMania champion Cena, because it kind of looks like the Las Vegas gear a little bit. But we're going to take these three figures and combine them in a certain way. If you guys were unaware, this, as you know, they put pockets on this John Cena, and I looked at every John Cena they've ever released. I compared it in my collection. I went through all 100 plus John Cenas. There is not a single John Cena they have made with no cargo short pockets in this color right here. Can you believe that shish? Now Dash is trying to be a part of the show. Thank you, sir, for that. We love you. Regardless, man, we're going to be doing sort of a trifecta between these three. I think I'm going to put the heel head sculpt on the first heel promo over here. And then we're going to take all these clothes off and put them on this Cena because this doesn't have the cargo shorts. And it'll have the shirt on there, so I don't need it for the torso. And then we're going to have to switch the calves. And then I may paint up the shoes. I may add in the dry brush details. Maybe. It'll depend on time constraints because we have some other things here today that I don't know how long the hell they're going to take. But we're going to do that for John Cena. I think that'll be fun. Next up, I'm going to be taking a Finn Balor, and I'm going to be making, as painful as it is, I saw somebody, I think his name was Spokane or something on Instagram, I can't remember, but he made a Finn Balor custom figure based on him relinquishing the Universal Championship, and it looks so good and so accurate that I was like, you know what, man, as the Finn Balor guy I am, I got to recreate that and put in my collection, so we're going to be doing that using this Finn Balor, this suited 3-pack Triple H here, and then a bunch of parts off screen, which I'll show you when we do this swap. So that's going to be fun. We're going to make a relinquished Universal Championship Finn Balor, which is going to hurt my feelings a little bit. But you know what, man? It is what it is, I guess. And then we have our figure that I have, brother, I don't know. I have no idea if it's going to work at all. But it's going to be using all of these figures we have remaining. I'm talking 5 figures to make one fix-up, and it might be the sickest thing we've ever done. It might be dumb and not work whatsoever, but I'm going to attempt to make a Roman Reigns in casual sort of promo gear using all of these parts. To just bear with me and hear me the hell out as we get into this, okay? So it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot here, but I think it's going to work out fine. Maybe. It may fall flat on its face. That's why we do the surgery. So we're going to take this as the base. That's the new Top Picks with the new torso and everything. I know it really doesn't matter all that much, okay? But the tattoo is printed better. I like the torso in case I want him to go shirtless. Pause. But we're going to take this as the base. We're going to put a ponytail man bun head sculpt on it. We're going to remove the gauntlets, give him plain hands so he doesn't have gauntlets on. We're going to give him a wristwatch. I guess we could use the gold one right here. Maybe. I don't know. I kind of feel like the black would look better. Regardless. Then, I'm going to give this Roman the shorts look like in the Fed, right? In my Fed, he has the shorts look in the black. We're going to attempt to put these legs over here, but that's not where it ends. I'm going to take the lower legs from this Rock figure here, from the Rock 3-pack, and I'm going to attempt to put these onto that Roman so that he has the loafers. However, I'm going to see if these Jordans that are on this Sid Vicious will go onto these feet and put onto the Roman Reigns in the shorts. Are you seeing what we're cooking here? If it will, we're going to paint them to look like Jordan 11s. I'm going to add the black. I'm going to add the icy sole. And then I'll probably have to order decals because I'm not going to hand paint that damn Jumpman. And then I'm going to put this short sleeve hoodie on there, and I think combining all of that together will create the figure. Now, it might fall flat on its face, but it could end up being epic. So stay tuned, let's see if it works, and let's shut the hell up and get surgery started. All right, man, we're starting off with our 3 Cenas here. So what I'm thinking, man, is take this figure, and we're going to have to undress all these. Pause. We're going to have to undress all these. Pause. We're going to have to take the accessories off of this figure. That's better. And this is what I'm thinking. So we'll pull all these accessories off, and we'll get the bands over here. Dude, I freaking love you guys, man. I appreciate you so much for swinging by. Leave a like on the video right now, if you will, just to push this video out to as many collectors as possible. But you'll see here, we're going to take all the accessories off, and then we're going to have to switch the lower legs right here. So we might as well just leave it like this, because all these accessories will be used, just not right this second. And then this is the body we have to use. Now, for this swap, it's actually kind of easy, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're just going to pop this head off and this hat, and then on this, all you have to do is that, get rid of the god-awful Hatness Everdeen, and then put this heel head sculpt right here, and then bam, you got heel promo John Cena. Even though the gosh dang hat looks a little better, but also still super silly. But, I mean, that's heel John Cena. I mean, damn. Now we're back to where we were. We're going to pop off these accessories because, again, we're trying to just get all of these accessories onto the other to get rid of these pockets because I think it just looks ridiculous. So just keep removing all of our accessories here. We got to get the bicep band off over here. And we'll fix the color of the shirt and different things at a later date, just not today. I don't have a custom shirt made, and I don't think John Cena... I don't think Mattel's going to remake this figure, unfortunately, man. I just don't see that happening. It would have to be a long time from now, and even then, they probably still won't do it. So, take the black shirt off, put that over here. And now you can see, while it does have the new torso and everything, I got to get rid of these cargo shorts, and you can see the difference here. Not that big of a difference. Very similar belt. And all we're going to do is switch the lower legs right here, where it connects to the knee pad. And now we got to heat this shish up. Alright, man, that should be good enough. Hopefully, this won't be too hard here. But again, you're just going to take it like that, pop it off to the side there, pop this off to the side here, just like so. Do the same thing on this John Cena. Pretty easy here. Not, nothing groundbreaking or, reinventing the wheel. I think that's going to come at the end when we do the Roman Reigns fix-up. That's probably where we're going to enter into some different stratospheres of newness and see if that works. But, yeah, I mean, this is... what do I even need? Like, do I even need that figure now? I think it could just go into a damn Cena fodder bin with the rest of my John Cena shish, because the cargo shorts on the blue makes no sense, and I don't think he's ever worn that. So, there you go, man. Look at that. Now we don't have any cargo shorts. Bam. And now we just got to put all these damn accessories back on this guy. And I'll go ahead and give him the wrench hands, or, those new grippy hands, which I actually kind of like. Just like that. We gotta finagle the damn shirt back on, and how I usually would do this is legitimately put it on like a real shirt, right? One arm, then one arm, right over the head. Once you finagle the shirt on there, this is what you're left with. Dude, that looks so much better without the damn pocket. But now, take it a step further, I'm going to put the 3-pack head sculpt on here, and so it kind of gives you that heel Cena look. So you guys see what I'm talking about? Still get that heel Cena look, but the hat will fit this much better than that other head sculpt. So look at that right there. Now, it's not the best head sculpt, okay? But it was a good makeshift heel John Cena. We'll get a better look at that at the end there. But now, that heel John Cena in red doesn't have the goofy smile, and he's a heel, and the Glasgow Cena, while that head sculpt's not nearly as good, it's still a heel John Cena instead of giving him a smirk or something. Actually, I just had an idea. I'm going to solve this real quick. First heel promo can get the screaming head sculpt because he was, laying into everybody. And you can put this damn hat on here. And look at that. That ain't bad now. Look at that. Now I got heel cutting promo John Cena. And then I can come over here and put I can fix his head, put back the heel turn head sculpt, which I do love. I think it looks just like him. And I know the hat won't look good, but at least the short pockets aren't there anymore. Alright, man, we're moving on to the next segment, which I think is going to be pretty cool, man. So this is my thinking. I have these Build-A-Figure legs. These are just regular. I think these are the ones that came with Sam Roberts or the referees. It's one of those two. But you get that belt buckle in there. And we are going to have to heat up the feet because Finn Balor was wearing some Vans during that segment, so we are going to heat that up, and we're also going to have to heat up this head sculpt to pop it off of this body. Now, these Finn Balor bodies do have kind of an old track record of snapping the neck, and you can even see there's a little gappage right there in that neck from me previously doing this. Hopefully that doesn't take place, because I'm going to be real pissed off if that does happen. But we're going to put the John Cena shoes in here, because these look very similar to them. They had the thick whiteout soles. They're like black Vans. I think they're like the Era Vans or something like that. We're going to heat those up. Hopefully they go in there smoothly. And then the rest will just be Build-A-Figure parts and accessories, and I think it'll be really, really simple. So hopefully that will be the case. But before we do that, I am going to go ahead and pop this off. You guys know, if you missed a review of this 3-pack, it was very annoying. Anytime you crunch this ab, it comes off like that. Hopefully that won't happen on the Finn Balor, but I need this torso, so I'm going to take this guy apart, and I will order another one, and hopefully it doesn't do this, or I'll hunt down another one, but now we even have a tan suit we can use on somebody. Maybe a damn, I don't know. I don't freaking know, but look, pop the head sculpt off. Now we have our torso. So I'm going to put that Finn Balor head onto this torso as soon as it's done heating up. And I might make a modern Triple H in a different look, even though, I don't know, it's not that important to have him in tan, I don't think. I feel like I see him in black and white more. But let's heat this shish up. Alright, man, hopefully, Jesus, I hope that this works, man. Hopefully this will be easy and simple, but yeah, the feet literally just fell off right there, so hopefully that is a sign of things to come. Now, these are kind of difficult. I'm going to go ahead and take the head sculpt off because it's not interchangeable, and I almost ripped the goddamn ear off, man. You got to be careful of these old things, man. I say old like it's not like, it's not that old. Okay, it's not that old, but there you go. Got that on there. That's looking pretty good. And then over here, putting these shoes on here can get kind of weird. You gotta, oh, okay, it went right on. That's nice, man, because sometimes if you don't heat it up enough or it gets weird and then it gets wonky and everything like that. So there you go. Look at that right there. And now we can take our torso. God in heaven, please go on easy. Okay, it goes on. And I can actually ab crunch it. Okay, I can't really ab crunch it back. I think this is the torso that he was using. Regardless, I'm going to do it for today anyway. And I think that this will be better than what we had previously. I'm pretty sure this is the torso he was using. Am I tripping? I want to give a shout out to the guy too because it was a sick fix-up. I swear it was this torso. It was SP08 Customs on Instagram, so a shout out to him because it's very sick. Anyway, come up to our Finn Balor, plug that in there. Dude, I think this torso piece is just busted because it just comes apart way too easy. Now, if I put this together, I guess, unless I was doing something crazy, he's just going to stand there. But there you go, there's that. And look at that, that's a good promo attire Finn Balor right there. That ain't half bad, but you got to add the accessories. I'll show you guys the accessories at the end, but you can kind of see what we got cooking. So next up, man, we have Roman Reigns here. So I guess we could just prep this guy, you know what I mean? And we can just get all of this stuff active, get the gauntlets out of here, get these hands out of here. There's going to be some different things that we got to qualify and get ready to make sure that this is smooth, man. But this is what I want as the base, and we're going to heat up right in here so that we can get the ball joint so that the legs will come off pretty easily. And that should be pretty simple. Not too crazy right there. We're going to heat that up. Guy looks insane. We're also going to heat up the inner thighs of this figure here. God, dude, I should probably remove these gauntlets, shouldn't I? You got a camo glove over here, and yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it, man. You just be precautious. You might as well. I got so many damn figure parts, man. Jeez. I went ahead and removed the figure's head sculpt as well, but that should be pretty simple. Heating this up right here just right in the gonads right there. And I guess for shishes and gigs, we can go ahead and heat up the feet of the Sid Vicious, which will be our J's right here. And I'm not going to take off his vest because it shouldn't matter. And I'm going to wait on this because I'm going to heat up both the Roman lower legs and these lower legs because it's not just the lower leg. You have to heat up in here. So that's where it gets tricky, man. This part has to get heated up, not this part. So you got to take the knee and everything with it. So that's why this is going to be very tricky. Because this plastic right here is solid as hell. And you got to get that peg through there. This ain't going to be fun, man. Jeez. But I do need to go ahead and strip this rock paws. I am going to keep his hands, though. Put his watch and bracelet off to the side. Because I can use that at a later date. Use that damn Hawaiian shirt at a later date. The damn good rock head sculpt as well. It's crazy they didn't put the damn Brahma Bull in this figure. Isn't that insane? I don't care if he had it at that point or not. I really don't give a damn. I think it's still stupid. But alrighty. Let's heat up these legs and these J's. Alright, man, let's do it. Let's see if this is even plausible. Now, I know that this should just pop right off as it struggles to pop right off. Yeah, there you go. Got that. And got that. Love to see it. Okay, now we got to heat up these lower legs. So we get that off of there, and then these legs should pop right off as well. Just like that. There you go. Dude, I had a 4-hour conversation the other day with the stage creator, my buddy. And we got some things cooking, and I think everything's going to be well. We can probably use these Roman legs at another date. Should I go ahead and just pop this in here? Probably so, right? Aw, damn. I don't even know if they got heated up enough. Oh, dude, I don't trust that. If I snap that leg, I'm going to snap my own foot off in my own A. Alright, the J's. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of, but I may need some damn pliers. See, it's a double ball right here, and these are definitely Jordan 11s. Don't ever let anybody manipulate you and tell you that it's not. There's a hook down there, son. There is a hook down there. Dude, this may be sick as hell. I think I can pull this off. Hold up. See, look. Look, it's a hook, son. It's a hook. You know what else has a hook? Those rock feet. I'm telling you, brother, I think we're gonna cook. Dude, this is gonna be sick as hell. If we can pull this off. Oh, shish. Oh, shish. Oh, shish.
Can't say shish. 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 Shish.
I'm gonna heat this up, though, so I can pull this shoe off. So here we are, man. Look at this. There we go. We got them. Now, we got the hard part that I do not look forward to. But we got the J's. So now, we gotta heat up. We gotta get up in here, son. And I think that that is going to be god awful. But one thing that gives me hope is I'm pretty sure these are the exact same mold. Sure are, son. I think it'll work. But now we gotta heat it all up. See, honestly, dude, I think hot water would make this infinitely easier, because it's gonna be, give a little bit of, I don't know, I just think it would be much easier, but I'm gonna attempt this, and then I guess we could go to My Damn Kitchen if we have to, but let's heat this up, and it's gonna be a lot longer than usual, because it's the thick-ass plastic. Alright, man, I'm not too confident in it, honestly, and I should probably have a flathead screwdriver to try and get this. Oh, yeah, probably need a flathead screwdriver. God dang, I can't even pick it up. I couldn't find a flathead, but I got this little hook deal that's a Phillips head, and you know what? We'll just try to make it work, I guess. Get it up under there, and then you gotta push it off of that peg like that. Did I get it? God, dude, this plastic is just so damn thick, man.
Damn, boy, he's thick, boy! That's a thick-ass boy! Damn!
God in heaven, man. That's why these are atrocious. That's why you don't see people... Like, people switch them, but it's not common, man, because this plastic right here, look how thick that plastic is right there.
Damn!
You need a flathead, man. You need a flathead. And I really don't care if I tear this I don't want to, but if I did, oh my god. This is just one of 4 that I gotta do. God in heaven, man. Might have to cut the cameras on this, because, oh my god, dude, I pulled that so far apart. How is that not good? Damn. God, the fix-up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, how sick would this be?
One eternity later.
Alright, man, we finally have it together. Now, I do kind of have a worry here that I hope the Roman Reigns, let's say it all works out, I hope that his calves don't look too small, because if you'll remember on our swim trunks Roman, he had the rock calves, and not these rock calves, but different rock calves, and they were pretty damn big. I think it'll be okay. Low-key, they're a little more cut. They just don't have, like, the girth of the other ones. And low-key, you could probably argue that these calves are a little too big, maybe. I don't know, but not bad, not bad. I think it's going to be okay. The only thing we have to do now is I have to heat this up and then get this in there. Do you see what we're working with here now? You seeing what we're spitting in? Are you understanding what we got? I think this is, dude, I think this is going to work. I think this is going to work. I think we may have a banger right here. Alright, man, hopefully that will be hot enough. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in here, though. I think this is the right leg. Let's make sure, for the love of God almighty, please make sure that that is correct. Okay, got that short in there. And then we're going to plug this into here. And look at that. Now we got shorts onto this Better Torso Roman Reigns. And now I think this is the right leg, so we're going to shove this up in here. See what I'm working with here. I think, will this just pop off? Okay, so there's the feet. Let's go ahead and take the feet off. This is the left leg. All right, I don't want to lose these loafers now, though. Look at that, got me a little pair of loafers, son. So this is the left leg. It's going to go in there like that. I'm going to be using the black peg because it makes the most sense. All right, man, there's that one calf. Dude, that looks pretty damn good. Oh, my goodness. And we even get shin cut. All right. Damn, that ain't half bad right there. All right, let's finish this thing up. I'm going to go ahead and attach this, and then we're going to try to put the J's on there. Here we go, man. We may be cooking up one of the greatest things I've ever seen if everything works out well. Now we got to heat up these J's, and I'm going to attach them. That way, if we, let's just say, let's say it works to a T. It works to a T. I want them to be on there before we paint them, right? So let's heat these up, man, and this is the moment of truth. I'm so damn excited and scared and frightened and hellaciously scared all at the same time. Alright, man, moment of truth. I have not been this excited about a fix-up in a minute, man, but I think this could work. Let's just see if we can get it on in there. That's going to be the biggest thing, is like, can we actually get this shoe? Can we get this little hook down in there? That's going to be the real challenge here. Lord almighty, come on, man. This has to go in here. Brothers, we have attached the shoes. Look at that right there, man. That is absolute incredible. I don't even know what to say. I mean, obviously, we got to put everything together here, but man, dude, let's try. I don't know if this custom head sculpt's going to really work all that well. I think it sits a little too high there. May need to use one of the Mattel ones. Yeah, I'm just going to use a Mattel one just for shishes and gigs. I'll have two different options. I'll have kind of a pissed off, and then I'll have kind of a smiling one. But we're not done here, man. We gotta fix him up. So I got our OTC shooty. I guess it is a shooty shirt hoodie. You could put the sleeveless one on here, or you could do the family above all one. I have multiple options, but I think this one will probably be the coolest. Brother, I mean, good God in heaven, what have I cooked up today, son? Does the watch go on the right or the left? I like putting mine on the left, but does it really matter all that much? I'll put it on the left. I'll put it on the left. Plug that in here. Plug this in here. And finally, man bun head sculpt. Bang. My God. Cut to me painting these bitches. So here we are painting the J's, man. I did my best to get this on film, but the whites were different. You know, to tell the panels apart, it was really difficult. So I had to get really, really close. I'm in the process of trying to order either a phone mount or something that can really get the details of this paint jobs in here, but I did get as many clips or as the best that I could here, but I'm just painting in the black panels, trying to mimic the Jordan 11, and dude, once you put all the paint on here, man, this is clearly a Jordan 11. It's absolutely insane that Mattel actually made this happen, but all we need now is the Jumpmans. But I did come back at the end and add in the icy sole, and I think that it really just puts it over the top, man. I'm pretty pleased with the way that this process turned out, and it did take me a little while to paint it, though, which was kind of upsetting. All right, man, here we are. That took a long-ass time. I don't know how long this episode is, and I tried to get as much as I could, man, but my God, it's 2:40 a.m., and I wanted to make sure this video goes up on Saturday morning, so here we go. But, man, I am actually blown away by some of the stuff here, at least two of them. I know we usually have, what, like 7 or 8 customs? Today, we really only have 4, and 2 of them are kind of completely here. But, dude, look at this right here, man. Universal Championship, Finn Balor relinquishing the championship. Now, it does hurt my heart and everything, but pretty sweet, man, how you can make pretty much identical what he was wearing. I don't think he had that much of a beard, but, I mean, what could have been, man? What could have been with Finn Balor had he not ever hurt his shoulder, man? But you know what? I still dig the figure. I think it looks really nice together. It looks just like what he was wearing, so I think that's sweet. You get the sling, you get the mic, you get the Universal Championship, and then he's got to hand it over to effing Mick Foley and get interrupted by Kevin Owens and Rollins and Jericho and Cesaro and whoever the hell else came out there. But here's our heel promo, John Cena. I think this works. Give him a damn Raw microphone and WWE mic and throw him up on the shelf, man. I think this looks great. It's much better than the smirking, smiling head sculpt, and the reason that he came with the smirking, smiling head sculpt is because they made that figure before they knew about the heel turn. Bet you didn't know that. There's that, and then here it is, the Glasgow Top Picks John Cena with the upgraded pockets, man. That's so much better. I do need to dry brush some black onto the shoes, but I couldn't do it today because I was so damn worried about this figure and painting up his shoes. I cannot believe that this actually worked. I mean, I can, but I can't. I think this is sick as hell, man. You get kind of just casual chilling at the house Roman Reigns with the Jordan 11s, man. Look at this. Now, I did add in the Icy Soul there, and I got to put the Jumpmans on there, and I'll probably seal it with some gloss Mod Podge so you get that shine on the patent leather. But my God, man, that turned out incredible. I think that looks so damn good, and he may be a little tall, but isn't Roman Reigns? I mean, Roman Reigns, he's probably not as tall as that, but I don't really care. Also, I mean, he doesn't stand the best. Like, he'll stand up, but if you rock him a little bit backwards, because the front of the shoe kind of rounds up, he will tip over a little bit. But I think, if you were just kind of chilling and, doing just kind of doing whatever, I think that would work, man. I'm pretty blown away by the result, though. I think that turned out pretty damn sick. You can see there he kind of falls backwards, but it's not the biggest deal, man. Not the biggest deal. I still think that it looks sick as hell. And I'd love to know what you guys think of it down below. But I know it wasn't a ton of figures today, but at least it was some quality. We got some quality stuff here, and I'd love to know your thoughts on everything down below, man. But before we get out of here, let's get into our random comment shout-out. We're giving a shout-out to Chris Demas511, who says, could just be recency bias, but the Top Picks Roman Reigns is my favorite in my collection. And I love the Top Picks Roman Reigns, man. I think it's great. I know some people don't like the head sculpts. I think the head sculpts are solid. They're not the best of all time, but man, you know what? We're just going to live with it, man. I think we'll be okay, and I agree that the Top Picks Roman Reigns, I like the Top Picks Roman Reigns a lot. I had a lot of fun with that figure and everything, so. But anyways, man, that's going to wrap it up for me. I hope you guys did enjoy. I appreciate you. I love you. Leave me a like, and have a blessed one.